One.
Okay, welcome to CSS Sandbox. Thanks for stopping by. Um, this is just a quick little intro video of how to use this site. Um, all right, so this is where you land here on the home page. Up on the top is your navigation. These little things that flip around are just links. But while you're on the home page, you can look at this little color thing that just spins around. It doesn't really do anything. This video is going to be located in this empty spot. You just click on this down arrow, or you can scroll down, and this is on the footer here are different ways to get a hold of me, either on Twitter, Facebook. This is GitHub, and this is my YouTube channel. You can find a lot of different movies there. Probably the best way to get a hold of me is to either Facebook, Twitter, or actually even emailing me right here is the best way. And then these are just breadcrumbs, same navigation as the top, basically. Um, Down here, if you ever see these YouTube buttons, you can click on those, and what that's going to do is open up another YouTube video that might deal specifically with where that button is. So this one talks about this card right here that has the var dash dash what am I. So those are just extra information pertaining to specific parts of the website that you can click on. There's one for here too. This is the color game, and this video will explain how to use the color game. And then I think I'm gonna put another video here to explain this. As you can see, the ball is filling up with the background color, and then bugging out and coming back. So that's just basically that's all CSS and HTML and a little JavaScript, but I can make a video and showing you how to use that. Anyway, you can go to help. The help's going to open up a new page, and then it's going to have help on various different topics. For instance, getting started, how to use CSS Sandbox, and then information pertaining to different parts, and some explanations of different things that happen on the site. Okay, so you can read over that stuff. There's a resources link, and these are different resources that have to do with CSS and coding in general. Free Code Camp, the Mozilla Developers Network, the W3 Schools, CSS Tricks, Stack Overflow, Bootstrap, and Foundation are both front-end frameworks. I use what did I use for the site? I think I used Foundation. I can't remember at this point in time. I definitely use jQuery UI. Yeah, I use Foundation for this site. You can click on this puzzle tab, and this is a cool puzzle that you can put together. I'm not going to solve it right now. I don't want to spoil the surprise, but this is made with jQuery UI. And then last but not least, the actual CSS Sandbox. So the actual CSS Sandbox is this site, this page right here, and you're going to end up editing this box right here with the CSS Sandbox text in it. And these are your controls right over here, and these are sliders, and then each slider is associated with a CSS property. So height, and then you're going to get the name of the CSS property. You're going to get the value, and you're going to get the slider. Sometimes you get a select box. Sometimes you get a color picker. It would all depend on which value we're talking about. In green here, position and dimension is just the title of what these would generally fall into. Like these are transformations. These have to do with color and shadow. These have to do with text properties. These have to do with the border and outline of this. So for example, right now the height is set to 100 pixels. If we drag this over, now it's 254 pixels. Width is 100. We drag this over. Now width is 336 pixels. Let's see here. Okay, text content. CSS Sandbox, CSS Sandbox. Okay, let's delete that. Hello, YouTube. Now we've changed our text content. Okay, we want to change the font size of that. Drag that over. Okay, what about the font family? Okay, I've included some Google fonts, and then you have some regular fonts. Let's do Boogaloo. Text align. Center. Line height. Drag that over. Letter spacing. Drag that around. Bring our height back down. Oh, too much. How about that? Set a color for our box. Green. Immediately change screen. Text color. How about white? Feel like putting a text outline on there? Make it black. How about a text shadow? Offset X, offset Y. Maybe a little blur. Okay, that's how you do it. You got all these different choices, and everything happens right away. Twist-o-matic is a combination of a few different things. Of course, you could just rotate X like that. Then if you come up to the top bar and you hit this little button that is a code icon, boom, you're going to get your HTML for this right here. It's a div, and inside you've got a paragraph that says hello YouTube, and then all your CSS properties are going to be laid out like so. Even the text shadow, which is a hack of the text outline, which is a hack of text shadow, which I get into. You can read help for more information on that. You could copy and paste this into your own CodePen or whatever into your own project. This will open up the help page from here. And you also have some advanced options where I let you, there's another YouTube video here about the cubic Bezier and the transition timing. So you can change the transition timing if you want. If you don't like the transition timing, you can put it all the way down there. So now when you change height, it's going to happen instantaneously. If we drag it all the way to the max and change the height, it's going to take a long time. And I've even included ways you can research by going to this link. You can research the transition timing. It's on linear right now. You can learn about what a cubic Bezier is, and you can adjust the actual timing of these transitions. For instance, you can make it happen over a long period of time, but most of it happen right away and then ease out. You can learn about all that. You can change the site colors. Okay, you don't like the yellow, you like blue. So there's a lot of different things you can do in these advanced options. Totally do whatever you want to the site. Change the background. I leave all that. Now the site's totally ugly, but I leave all those choices to you. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what CSS Sandbox is going to do. You can go in there and play around with some basic stuff. Maybe learn a thing or two about CSS properties. Hopefully, that's my goal in making this site. And at the very least, watch some of these videos, and I'll teach you a little bit about how to use CSS variables with your JavaScript to create cool little things like this game. All right,